Hello everyone, it's Patrick. Welcome back to another video. We got the first one up and we're going for a second one. I hope you all are doing great because I gotta say I am. I'm very excited and happy about the results of the first video, so I felt like we gotta get another one out there as soon as possible. So here it is. We are going to kill 1000 blamish snails. Some of you might know what that is, and some of you might not. It's a snail in Mauritania swamp. They are level 20. They have between 12 and 15 health. Pretty easy. They are weak to earth magic, so we're gonna go and buy some magic gear. I have to level my magic to level 9 so I can use the earth spell, but that's gonna be quick. And yeah, then we're going to kill some snails in Mauritania. The requirements to get there was to do the Restless Ghost and the Priest in Peril quest. So I've done those two, and you just have to start Nature Spirit quest. You only have to like talk to one guy to enter the swamp. So that was pretty easy, and these are the stats from the last time, and I got 15 prayer from doing those two quests. I also got me 15 crafting because the Bruce Blamish snails drop. Let's say they have a fixed drop. They only drop the same two things over and over, like a cow. A cow drops cowhide, bones, and beef. These guys drop meat and a shell. I mean, after 1,000 kills, I can just calculate the amount of GP we're gonna make, but I want to see how fast we can do it, and at this level, like, is it worth doing? Like, how many K can we make an hour? And I think it's gonna be good, actually. The only downside to this is the daily volume of the the shells and the meat from the snails. The meat is half decent. I think it's around 1,000 to 1,500 daily, so we could get those sold pretty quickly. The shells, however, are not great, and I got 15 crafting because you make the shells into snails, like a helmet out of a shell, which raises the value by a lot, at least at the pointy ones that we are gonna aim for. So they are raising the prices a lot. So we're gonna take a chisel and make them into snails. Maybe in every inventory, or we are gonna just bank everything and then craft them afterwards. We'll see how we do. Probably we're gonna bank everything and do it at the end and just count in the time for it. But yeah, we will see. But this is the cash tag since last time. I think I got 263k after selling the easy clue scroll rewards and everything. And yeah, I used some of the money to do the quest, like buying stamina potions and stuff to make it go faster. I had to buy a mithril scimitar and stuff to kill the enemies. But other than that, I haven't spent much, and we're gonna spend a few thousand now, I suppose, on runes and gear. I'm gonna buy some future gear till when we get level 20 magic. I think we can use Xerix. I think it's called Xerix or something. We're gonna see in a minute. I also did the museum thing to get 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter. I just wanted the Slayer for some future content without having to waste time or level up other combat stats like off camera, which felt unnecessary. So I just did some easy questing. I might do some more easy quests just to get the Slayer up. We might need the animal magnetism in the future and stuff like that. So. And there we go, level 9 magic. We can go straight to the Grand Exchange and try and get me a Salve Graveyard teleport. I did put in a offer for one, but I didn't get it, so we have to go actually get one now. So yeah, level 9, can cast Earth Strike, very nice. Alright, so this is the gear we are rocking right now. Uh, all up till we got a glory and some comrade bracelets. Uh, we're gonna go with this up till level 20 magic. Then we got the Circean robe top and bottom at the bank. So yeah, until then we just going with this. I think it's gonna be fine. They are not that super strong, so I think it's no worries. We got 10,000 casts, which I think is going to be enough. So let's just hope that. We got ourselves a Salve Graveyard teleport to get there fast. We did have to pay some overprice, but who cares? We're going there. And I use jugs of wine. I am not sure if this is going to work. We will see. But when you go into the Mauritania swamp, there are ghasts there that makes your food go rotten. And I'm just gonna try and go with wine because it feels like it's not gonna rot. But I might be wrong. But we'll see. We have to try at least. Otherwise, we gotta find some other way to get food, or maybe it's gonna be enough with just these. They don't. I think they only do like 1 or 2 damage or something, and the max hit on the snails are 2 and 3, I think. But we're gonna have to make a snelm for ourselves as well when we fight these snails because they have a toxic attack, which the helm reduces the damage by a lot when you fight these snails. So yeah, so we're just gonna go fighting the snails and see how much money we can make in and how long it's gonna take. So yeah, let's go. Ooh, we are getting attacked by ghouls. And we are enter the swamp. Okay, so the biggest issue I see with this is the area. We are gonna be here killing snails, and the bank is over here. So we have to run all the way back like this to the bank and back. And considering these guys drop 2 things, they drop meat and they drop shells. So the amount of kills in one inventory is not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like hopefully 10 per inventory. If not, I don't know. Oof. Okay. Unexpected stuff. I did not know they were gonna be aggressive. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. This was not according to plan. Okay. Please, can I have this one? Okay, we got this one. These are the ones we want. The bruised blamish snail. And that one. The ones with the pointed shell is the most valuable ones. So those are the one we want. Okay, my food is rottening. The damn it. Okay, the wine is rottening. Okay, so that's weird though. The wine is rottening, but I think we're gonna be okay. I bought 300 wines, and if oh yes, the blue one. And I mean, if we're running out of food, we're just gonna go to Warrock and buy more. But yeah, let's see how far we can go. But yeah, I'm expecting some good money out of this, but we'll see. It might be harder than I thought to get this done. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. We got a snail. Put it on. Right. It gives us less magic damage, but it's gonna reduce the damage they do to us. But yeah, I think we're taking somewhat less damage though with the hat on. There we go. All right, so this is our first inventory. We got a few fat snails. We actually got a few thin snails as well, but I was not expecting them to be aggressive for some reason. I went past there with my Iron Man the other day, and they were not. But I'm so much lower level than my Iron Man, so yeah, a few of them. Not everyone is aggressive, but a few, the level 20s. So I suppose we're just gonna go with the all the level 20 snails, pretty much. If we get some health level up and combat level up, we might get rid of the aggressiveness, but for now, we're just gonna go with the flow, I suppose. Thin snail is not as much as thick snail, fat snail. I want fat snail. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Level 15 magic just now. Very nice. The run energy is gonna be a huge problem. Alright, here we go. We just hit level 20 magic. Time to put on the Circean robe and top, because I brought them with me, because I knew I was gonna level up. And yeah, it's going pretty good actually. Since we put on the Snelm, the shell helmet, we are pretty much taking 0 damage. Like nothing. The only damage we're taking is pretty much from the ghasts, I suppose. And so yeah, I pretty much don't have to bring any food. I can like eat when I get to the bank, and we're good. The ghasts are pretty annoying. They are like interrupting my combat. If you have, I think if you have like completed the nature spirit, they will attack you less than they do now. So that's a good thing. But we are not going to do that. We don't have time for that. This guy has followed us all the way to the gate. That's nice. Fast kill when we get back. We're almost killing them too fast now. We have to actually wait for them. But that's nice, because now there's actually only 3 that can attack us at all times. So that feels good though. We have it under control for the most of the time. And there we go. We just hit 25 magic. Very nice. I think we are around 100 kills as well. So that's awesome. And we still have, we have only used just over 400 spells or runes. So I kind of overestimated how many runes I needed, but that's fine. We're gonna need them in the future anyway. There we go. We just hit level 30 magic. Very nice. We have just passed 200 kills, and we are close to 2 hours. I think we are at 1 hour and 45 minutes or something. So this is gonna take a while though. But level 35 magic. Nice. So we just passed 500 kills now. We got 489 of the fat ones and 16 of the thin ones. But we are only getting the fat ones now since we passed combat 31, so that's nice. Got 172 of the pointy ones, 150 of the red pointy, and 166 of the round one. So it's going good. We don't have to use that much of our wine as I thought we had to. I gotta say though, I'm getting pretty bored. There is a lot of running. We can only kill 13 per inventory. So, and we have no agility level, so there is a lot of running or walking. And yeah, but we've got 38 magic, 33 health, and combat 33. So yeah, let's just keep going. We have used almost 2,000 runes, so we're gonna end up under 4k runes, so that's pretty nice. We just got a superior jelly on our Iron Man as well. Yes, so we're just gonna keep grinding those last 500 and see how long it's gonna take. There we go, level 40 magic. That's a pretty nice milestone, honestly. We got more magic now than we have in strength and everything. That's awesome. Combat 35. Here we go. Very nice, very nice. Well, that strength level wasn't really on purpose, but it happened. I was supposed to take Slayer, but I forgot myself. We have just passed the 900 mark, so we are at the final 100, pretty much. So that's gonna be nice to get an end to this, because it's been a long run actually. It's been a quite a boring task, but we need those as well. So yeah, final ones. All right, so this is gonna be the final one, the final snail. We need 8, I think. Then we will be done. Very nice, very nice. Let's go to the bank. All right, so here we are at the bank. We are finally done. It's been quite a slow one, to be honest. It was kind of boring running to the bank all the time. But I think no matter how boring it was, it's gonna be quite rewarding. I'm expecting it to be at least. So I have here 1,000. Okay, we got 979 fat snails and we got 22 thin snails. So we have 1,001 kills or snail meat. I actually only have 997 shells. I must have forgotten to loot 4, but it is what it is, I suppose. We got the meat. The meat is actually the thing that we want the most, so let's check the value of this. Let's have a look. 3.8 million. And remember, this took us 8 hours. I didn't say that, but it took 8 hours to kill all these 1001 snails. With some problems at the beginning, but we managed to do it faster. These ones, the pointy blue ones, the pointy red ones, and the round blue ones. We actually don't want these two, but we want the blue pointy one. But we are going to increase the value of all this by a little bit. So I'm gonna make these 2 pointy ones into snails. With the 15 crafting, you can make them into snails, and they will actually raise a little bit in value. I think this one is gonna raise the most, and this is like 500 GP maybe each. I think this will raise over 1,000 each. So we will try and increase the value just a little bit for fun. So I'm gonna do that, and I get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so this is the final inventory of snails, but I just want to show you the price difference on the helmets and the shells. This is a shell, 2.7k, and a snail, 4.4k. So it's 1700 GP profit. Okay, so the final price check is going to be 4.6 million. I honestly I didn't expect that big of a price increase, but that is awesome. That is crazy. But yeah, just to make it clear, I don't think these are going to sell. Like probably never, to be honest. These are the only ones I think are gonna sell. The red ones are gonna be very, very slow. It's gonna probably take me days or weeks to sell them. The meat seems to be going faster on the Grand Exchange, like 1,500 every day. So it's probably not gonna sell them in one day, but in a few days. The blue snails are a bit slower than the snail meat, but it's still not gonna be super slow. So I'm expecting them to sell kind of fast as well. So this is more like the end. Wait, what did? Okay, those were 300k, but I don't expect them to sell that fast. These are gonna take like weeks to sell, but let's not count them. Let's say it's 4.2. I'm gonna try and sell them, but I don't think they're gonna sell. So we'll see. And these 3 are probably just gonna be dropped. I don't think they're gonna sell at all. But these 4 things, 4.25 mil for 8 hours of work. That is, I gotta say, I'm really impressed. And what is that? Like 550k an hour. So that's not bad for being combat 37. I started with level 9 magic. We are 44 now. We used up 3,500 runes. Air runes and mine runes each. Which is not bad. I think it cost us like 25k-ish. And sure, I got me some armor and stuff that cost a little bit more, but otherwise we could have melee them or ranged them, whatever. But this cost 25k. We made 4.25k million. That is stupid good. We got level 44, HP up. We started at comma 30. We're now 37. So that's very nice. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. I'm just saying, if I would go back and do this again, I would definitely approach it in a different way. Because one, there is a fairy ring over there, so you can like use it to get there super quick if you have access to fairy rings. Two, I would probably be at the same spot with the three, the round, the pointy, and the red. But I would only collect the blue pointy ones and only the fat snail. So the banking would not have been as intense. That would be my approach then. Kill all those three, only collect the pointy blue ones and the fat snails. And so we don't have to bank as much. And it would probably be faster and even more profitable, I think. So if you're gonna do this, I would recommend doing it like that. And something that I realize now that you could also do if you want to, that is to buy the blue pointy shells on the Grand Exchange as they are. And if you got 15 crafting, you can make them into snails for a 1700 profit per shell. So if you buy 1,000 for 2.7 mil, you can make 1.7 mil in like 40 minutes of crafting them. So that's nice. But yeah, that's it for this video. And I really appreciate the good feedback from the last one. I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy this one as much as that one. So yeah, I'm out of here. Have a good day.